Hello guys, how are you all? Welcome back to RCU Pavilion. So today it's going to be a really controversial topic and maybe a sensitive topic. So is Indian cricket team overhyped? What's the thing? Ex-players getting frustrated about the recent result. India have lost the second ODI against West Indies. They just got all out for 181 after being 90 without loss. So a lot of ex-players are responding. A lot of ex-players are reacting in on social media on their frustration, saying too much money, too much arrogance, players not reaching out to senior players for advice, all those kind of stuffs. So what's going on at the moment, and what's going wrong with Indian cricket team? Right, it's been over a decade that India have not won an ICC trophy. Are they chokers? So what do you guys feel? Put in the comment section. Let's get into guys straight. So guys, recently Venkatesh Prasad has come out on Twitter after that disappointing loss against West Indies, and he has put a tweet out regarding the Indian team. So he has put out. So I will read it out what he has said. He has said, Test cricket aside, India has been very ordinary in other two formats for quite some time. Lost ODI series against Bangladesh, South Africa, and Australia. Poor in the last two T20 World Cups. Neither are we an exciting team like England, nor brutal like how the Aussies used to be. So he's continued with saying, despite the money and power, we have become used to celebrating mediocrity and are far from how champion sides are. Every team plays to win, and so does India, but their approach and attitude is also a factor for underperformance over a period of time. Absolutely spot on, guys. This is what I was telling in the previous video. They just don't prioritize formats. They just don't prioritize players. Randomly they take rest. Randomly they prioritize series. Um, One more thing which I want to take a note here is, in last couple of years, how many captains have India announced? Jasprit Bumrah captain, KL Rahul captain, Hardik Pandya captain, Shikhar Dhawan captain, Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, KL Rahul. So many captains, guys. It's become like easy jobs for the boys, right? You can play India easily. That's what it's become, and captaining India has become easy. So I know. See, first of all, I think the amount of cricket has to be reduced. Maybe that's the reason it's become like this, especially for India. And I think it's a lot of money, guys. I think they're getting lots of money. Maybe if there's a certain limit to a certain extent, then maybe you can pull that down and make sure the career and the sports is prioritized. Right now, it's all money. People prioritize franchise over countries. I'm not telling Indian players do that, but just in general. So Venkatesh Prasad is absolutely spot on, guys, because he said, despite the money and power, we have become used to celebrating mediocrity. Absolutely spot on, guys. We are the powerhouse of cricket, right? BCC has so much money, we have so much talent. Then why are we not delivering performances? That's a baffling question, right? Because see, we BCCI is the number one board with lots of money. We conduct IPL, one of the greatest T20 leagues ever, and we are not winning ICC tournaments. Why? Is it to do with the mental side? Is it to do with the preparations? What's going wrong? So all these questions need to be asked, because it's not about earning money, right? End of the day, cricket is a game of pride, and end of the day, it's upon how you are playing for your country and how many ICC trophies you are winning. The end of the day, that's what matters, right? So because these kind of scenarios never, I know after 1983 India won in 2011, but those players, they were not much social media, all those kind of stuff. They used to play their game and go. There used to be not such issues, right? They used to focus more on cricket. I know that generation has changed, that we have to evolve with that. I totally understand, but end of the day, you deliver performances, bring us ICC trophies, right? Maybe it's to do with mental thing where you're not mentally prepared, so it's up to the coaching staff and team management, right? And so that's exactly what I called out in the previous video. Why are you shuffling? Play a proper series, guys. Get into a proper preparation of World Cup. Play your strong team. See, injuries, ifs and buts will happen. You can't predict that and play every game, right? And that's what. So it's really not happening, guys, because see, actually players are getting a lot of money, and I think the problem is they are getting to choose. Here, selector and team management has to play a role and tell them, see, this is what your role is. This you have to be available for the series and you have to play. It should be straightforward. That's all. Player should not decide whether he or she has to play for India at certain point of time. Even though it's Virat Kohli, even it's Rohit Sharma, even if it was Sachin Tendulkar, it should be decision of a team management. Okay, you do workload management, but it should be decision from team management. I agree it's mutual, but it should not come from the player side, because end of the day, you need a player to win a series or a tournament, right? So that should not be the case. So guys, what do you feel? Because there's so much talent, guys, and we are not doing anything in ICC tournaments. We just win bilateral series. What's the point of that? What are your thoughts, guys? What do you feel in that? Is Indian team overhyped, or is it all because of money? Players are getting that arrogance into their game and they demand more of money or all those kind of sorts. What do you feel on that, guys? So this was the reaction of my Venkatesh Prasad, which I absolutely agree with. And recently Kapil Dev also spoke, so I will just read it out what he has said. He has said sometimes too much money comes, arrogance comes. These cricketers think they know everything. When Sunil Gavaskar is there, why can't you talk? They feel we are good enough. Again, that's what I called out in the previous point. As they have more money, is it arrogance? Is it attitude? Is it the attitude of I know everything? So why can't you take advice of Sunil Gavaskar, Kapil Dev, ex-cricketers who have played long time ago, who know the Indian cricket for such a long time? Talk to them about what's happening in ICC tournaments, where it's going wrong, take the advices, or are they seriously not reaching out as mentioned by Kapil Dev? So all these things plays a huge role, guys. You have to respect the game, you have to respect seniors. All this matters, because I know I've said this many times, because I've never seen a player coming and talking like Ravi Ashwin, Chetan Sharma, the chief selector, talking like that. So why all this is happening? Is it because of money, or is it all become serious? Like everything is lenient, there's no seriousness around the board, or just like no one cares or what? So it's become like that. So I think there should be someone who is very strict, who manages everything and controls players and the board, everything at once. So something of that sort should come in, where it handled smoothly, right? Nothing should come out to the media like how Chetan Sharma did. These all things should be banned, and it should be addressed properly, right? So a lot of things happening in India cricket, and that loss to West Indies will be huge blow for India. That will seriously hit them hard, and I think, at least I hope, they take seriously every game from now on. So that's what Kapil Dev has to tell. So please put your thoughts on that, guys. And if you look at India's recent record in ICC tournaments, so after that ICC Champions Trophy win in 2013, it's 10 years they have not won an ICC trophy. In T20 World Cup 2014, they were runners-up. ODI World Cup 2015, semi-finalist. T20 World Cup 2016, semi-finals. Champions Trophy 2017, runners-up. ODI World Cup 2019, semi-finals. World Test Championship Final 2021, runners-up. T20 World Cup 2021, Super 12. T20 World Cup 2022, semi-finals. World WTC Final 2003, runners-up. Again, so see, we are getting knocked out in a crucial stage, right? Is it about the pressure? Is it about players standing up in crucial moments, or depending on one or two players? So why it's happening? Because IPL is not everything, guys. You should get a player ready for India who prioritizes India and provides crunch performance in a big game for India, right? It's not going to be always Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Bumrah, no, right? Youngsters should perform, players should perform. When they are given chances in big matches, they should perform. That's what matters. And why all these kind of stuffs are happening? You remove Virat Kohli from captaincy. There's no proper communication. Virat Kohli having clash with Anil Kumble. So I feel if you look at other sides like New Zealand, they're one of the best teams in ICC trophy. Has their team ever been hyped up? I feel Indian cricket is too much hyped up, guys. Is it because of the media, or is it because of social media? That's what. Or is it because of money? Is it because of BCCI? I'm not really sure what it is. But I think I had said this before in some video. Media and everyone has to calm down. Because if you think we have quality, but I think we just hype every player. I think we just have to calm down a bit and relax and treat India as like good team, not hype too much that they are world beaters. That's what Hardik Pandya had called out, saying we can pick 2 more teams and win any competition in the world. Indian all-rounder Hardik Pandya. What a statement that is. We have won nothing after that. So that's what I call arrogance, right? How can you tell that to a media being an Indian cricketer? I know you should have confidence, but you guys are not winning with a proper playing 11. Then how can you put out such a statement saying if we can put 2-3 teams and we can win a competition? So this is what I think. See guys, cricket is different, and I think mentality and basics, common sense, character, all those are different aspects, right? I think first you should, first as a coach, as a team management, or as a mentor, you should teach them how to be a proper human being, how to play as a team. Nowadays I feel what Ashwin called out was an absolutely spot on, right? Where they're just colleagues now, they're not friends at all. They just play for themselves. There's no team combination, there's no team bonding, nothing. So, and a player like Hardik Pandya, who's the captain now, he should never have put this statement across. After that, we have not won anything. So, how does this statement looks like now? It's like a troll, right? So, I don't know. Maybe first of all, they should reduce players' media coverage, I guess, because there's too much hype around players. There's too much around Indian cricket. I think it's much needed where everything should calm down, especially the media thing. Players should focus on themselves, prioritize Indian cricket, do fitness, play properly, have a proper team combination, have a proper strategy. World Cup is ahead. For the first time, I don't feel India will qualify for semi-finals, and I don't think India will even win the Asia Cup, because they have so much talent, but I don't know what's happening to them. They are just not performing, or the combination is not right, or Rohit Sharma's captaincy is somewhat, or Rahul Dravid's coaching looks odd. So it's all odd, it's all ifs and buts, right? So as I called out, right, see, so many captains, so many changes, so many players. If you look at in recent past, so many players have debuted for India. I totally get it, they deserve chance, but at least be regular. Okay, for one series you are picking this player, for next series you are picking that player. Prioritize Ranji cricket, prioritize first class cricket, not IPL. See the grind, don't see the overnight success. You see players' background, how many years he has performed in the domestic circuit. Then you see IPL performances. Don't just go by one season wonder. Where is Venkatesh Iyer? Where is Shivam Dubey? Where is Barinder Sran, left arm medium pace? He's nowhere. He's not even playing cricket now. Not in the IPL. Where are these players, guys? Where is Varun Chakravarti? You picked him ahead of UZCL in the UAE T20 World Cup. Where are these players now? So guys, pick based on consistency, pick based on their Ranji performance, first class one days. Then you go take IPL performances over a couple of seasons. Then you pick them to Indian team, because it's not easy. It's different kettle of fish, right? International is altogether different quality. And that's what I'm telling. It should not be easy for players to earn that India cap, right? I'm not telling you should not give and youngsters should not receive, but nowadays I feel it's become so easy. You can represent. Okay, if you have one good IPL season, you are selected for India too. So put on our thoughts, guys. What do you feel about this Indian cricket team? Should the media coverage come down? Should the hype come down? What do you feel about the players? I think India are going nowhere. I think they are in a really bad state if you look at the team combination wise and player confidence wise. And I think there's too much of attention put on them and too much arrogance in that squad, I feel. And I'm really disappointed with Rahul Dravid's coaching staff and Rahul Dravid himself. I totally expected a different Indian cricket team under him, but unfortunately it's not turned out to be. Put in your thoughts, guys. What do you feel? I feel India are not going to win Asia Cup, in my opinion, and in my opinion, India are not going to qualify for even semis in the World Cup. So put in your prediction, guys. What do you feel, and what do you feel about the interviews of Kapil Dev and Venkatesh Prasad and what do you feel the Indian team should require as a change, or do you need a new coaching setup, or the players need to change, or BCCI and team management everything needs to get strict? What are your thoughts, guys? See you on the other side.